Hi Leo, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're doing your weekly messages for next week, so we'll get straight into it. We have dolphin spirit here and it says this and that are true. So this is basically a situation where, you know how a dolphin is a mammal, but they live in the sea. It's, they need air to live, and to breathe, but they live in the ocean. So it's kind of saying that they're both a mammal, but they live in the ocean. So it's like a situation in your life, both, one part of it could be true, but then also the other part of it is also true. So it could be that there's some sort of realization that you have, or that there's a realization that someone in your life has next week, that it's both the fact that, your perspective can also be true, but so is theirs. So we have the new moon in Aquarius and it says bring love into the situation. And this card is about how, if Aquarius is very logical, they're extremely intelligent, but sometimes your intelligence can't really solve everything for you. Like if you're thinking something through, it's not going to get you to the place where that you need to be. Maybe you just need to be a bit more loving and kind in this situation. And that's going to get you to some sort of new beginning. And then we have time to go. So there is something that needs to be released here, something or someone, a situation that's no longer serving you. You need to move. Maybe it's physical movement that you're moving somewhere else. But we do see that she's walking down this wooden path and there is some sort of gate in the future there, but it's in the fog. So you can see that there is a path to go forward, like that there is something that's coming, but you can't see yet what that is or where you're heading towards. Okay, so let's see for Leo, what does the tarot have to say? So what's coming in for Leo? What are the messages? And what does Leo need to know? So we have the Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, two fours straight out. The Magician, which is Aries and Virgo energy, Gemini energy. Six of Cups. We have the Four of Wands, that's three fours now. Okay, Seven of Swords. We have the King of Wands, the Three of Swords, and we have the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck then, we have the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, and Temperance. Wow. Okay. We have also, Sagittarius energy here. I think that could be Scorpio because, huge transformation, but I don't know if there is a sign connected to the Tower, to be honest. So, with the Tower being at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance card, these are things that either you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. First of all, when I say you don't see it coming because it's in the bottom of the deck, this is double you don't see it coming. The Tower, it's unexpected, complete change. Things could be, what's coming in is that there's so much change here that it's like things could be shaking the ground a little bit. It could be a little bit chaotic, is what I'm feeling with that. With the Queen of Pentacles being there, I feel like during this chaos, you do need to kind of just make sure that you are still nurturing yourself, that you like grounding yourself. You are going to get to where you want to be, like you are putting work into yourself. You are just giving yourself some self-care and being very nurturing to you and your family and those around you and that type of thing. It's about you needing to continue being that caring self towards yourself during the chaos, because what this is bringing in is some sort of balance to a situation. Archangel Michael is here, and I feel like you've been either praying or you've been kind of meditating or manifesting or whatever it is that you've been doing, probably manifesting there with the Magician, but there's something that you've been doing to manifest something in, but in order for that to come in, Spirit needed to shake things up a little bit in your life, so that is what's bringing in some sort of balance. I feel like maybe you don't see it yet, but it is a good Tower. So we have the Four of Wands, And the Four of Wands is your main focus next week. So you're focused on either something to do with your household, maybe you're moving home, maybe you're just celebrating some sort of major milestone in your life, or just focused on your stability at the moment, and having a bit of fun. So whatever the situation is, it's about you getting to a place where you are enjoying yourself because of your stability. We do have the Four of Swords here. So I feel like you've come out of a period of isolation. You've been healing, taking a break, spending some time alone, resting. Maybe you've been sick. Maybe you've just been healing from some sort of like heartache issue with the little heart there. But whatever it is that you took time to yourself, and now it's time to kind of move in some way. And then we have the Magician. So the Magician is about you, like I said, manifesting something in. It's about you having the power to create whatever it is that you want in this world. And all you need to do is believe it. The Magician is a reminder that you have everything that you need to make a situation work out in your favor. The only thing you lack is your belief that you can make it work out. But I feel like you did manifest this in. You manifested this stability, this home, this happiness for you here. Possibly even a marriage or whatever it is, a commitment, a milestone, the next step in a relationship, whatever that is. You've manifested this in after a time of isolation. Then we do have the King of Wands here. So you could be moving towards a fire sign, so another fire sign, so another Leo or an Aries or a Sagittarius. But I do also feel like you have been so driven. You've done everything yourself. You've taken action. You've followed your dreams in the way of actually, working towards what it is that you desire. And you're just this go-getter, basically. And you went out and you got what you want. And that's what's brought you to this Four of Wands. And then we have the Page of Swords. This is also your outcome. So the Page of Swords is about some sort of information that you're getting again. And it could be a text, a message, an email, something like that. Maybe someone's spying on you. Maybe you're spying on someone else. Either way, you're trying to gain knowledge, or someone's trying to gain knowledge about something in your life next week. And I feel like it's you, that you're needing to gain some sort of knowledge here. And that's going to bring you the inspiration to get you to a new breakthrough. Bring you some sort of ideas that you need to go forward with. We do have the Four of Pentacles here. So this is about in your 3D world next week. We do have you in a position of, or things that you need to hold back on your savings, or hold back on spending right now, like hold on to those savings. But you could also be holding on to other things, like people from the past. You're holding on to past issues, something along those lines. Is something that you need to release your grip of, because I do feel like it's something that's keeping you stuck in some way, and maybe that's why it's like it's time to go here. We do, like I said, with all the fours, the one that's missing is the Four of Cups. So the biggest opportunity here, or the biggest part of this reading, is that if the Four of Cups is not here, there is an issue where you're missing opportunities because you're not seeing the opportunity that's being presented to you here. So you might need to stop focusing on your 3 empty cups and focus on the one that's that the universe is offering you. We do have the Six of Cups. So in your emotions, or in your connections, you could be dealing with someone from the past. You could be kind of reuniting with them, or like just even reminiscing on old memories. You could be feeling very nostalgic at this time, maybe even focused on your children, or looking back to your childhood in some way. There could be some sort of childhood issues that you're needing to heal from, or that you are working on healing. But it is just like a looking back energy on the past, and being kind of like, in a way, like upset that it's over, but also happy that you've been able to live through it. And then we have the Seven of Swords here. So this is in your thoughts. So you are thinking about someone just kind of like, or even you just thinking about like sneaking away, like taking what you need and then going. But I do also feel like this could be some sort of deceptive energy. There could be like you're thinking about someone who could be stealing something from you, or just trying to, like, they're manipulating you or people around you to think a certain way about you, or there's definitely some sort of like deceptive energy here. Someone could be wearing a mask as well. We'll get more clarifiers on that, so don't worry. But there's definitely that's on your thoughts. So whatever you're thinking next week, you'll know what you're thinking. And then we have the Three of Swords here. So the Three of Swords is got to do with one of your goals or your drives. There is some sort of disappointment or pain, some sort of heartbreak when it comes to something that you really want, a desire of yours. But I do feel like this is maybe a lesson that needs to be learned here. With the Three of Swords, it could sometimes mean third party if this is connected to love, but it doesn't always have to be. It could just mean that this is a relationship that hurt you, or it could just be a major disappointment in your career, something that you really want to change in, or something along those lines. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some clarifiers for Leo. So first thing I want to ask is, what is the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, and Temperance? What is this about? Temperance, Sagittarius energy again. It's definitely about some sort of balance coming in. I feel like there needs to be moderation. Maybe you've been overindulging in some side of your life and it's like the change is coming. You might need to let go of your ego to bring some sort of balance in here. And look, Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's going to bring balance into either your finances or your stability of some sort. But it could also be with an issue that you've been having to deal with or holding on to for quite a while that you needed to let go of. Maybe someone's been a little bit like selfish, like greedy, and now they're willing to kind of give back what they have taken before. What's the Four of Wands? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that you've been very patient about. You've been working hard towards it. Whatever the stability or home thing is, this milestone, you've just been working very hard towards it, and you haven't seen the rewards for a very long time, but you're about to see that. So it's like persisting through. You're going to be extremely happy when this happens. So just keep going. You're nearly there. So what is the Four of Pentacles? We have the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely going to be some sort of communication surrounding some sort of issues from the past or finances or something like that. You're going to have a breakthrough in your 3D world next week when it comes to this. And I do feel like there is going to be like a rush about it. There could even be some harsh words or some anger that's being flown around here, or just someone who's like a bit impatient, like just trying to get to the situation or to the conversation or to the issues, and maybe there's a little bit of patience that's needed here, because the Seven of Pentacles is also about needing patience. So what's the Six of Cups? Page of Swords. So there is again some sort of messages coming in from like a past person, or there's definitely just going to be some sort of conversation here or truth about the past. And that's what you're going to be focusing on. Maybe there's a truth coming in about the past, that maybe there's some sort of new beginning that's wanted here, but it is a passionate new beginning and exciting times. The Page of Swords is also your outcome, so we'll see what that is. What's the Seven of Swords? Oh, Tower in the reverse. Okay, so, and then we have a Six of Wands in the shadow. So Tower reverse is, it's kind of like resisting some sort of change. Maybe you're resisting leaving a situation, you're resisting being strategic about something. You could be like not wanting someone to kind of walk away, or you're not wanting, like, you're just resisting some sort of like hidden truth or something along those lines. But I do feel like once you allow the situation to change, I think that you're the one who's trying to control the situation here. And once you let go and allow the situation to change, or allow whatever's meant to leave or to deceive you or to steal something from you to go, let it happen, because you're going to come out successful either way. I feel like if you're doing the right thing, it doesn't matter what anyone's trying to do behind your back. You will be successful. You're going to have the support that you need. You're going to be moving on. You could be getting a promotion. You could be just leveling up in some way. Someone could be putting you on a pedestal, but you are going to be successful no matter what. So it's like, stop resisting this because, or like trying to control the situation, because it's going to work out for you either way. What's the Three of Swords? Judgment. So this is definitely about some sort of like realization on something that has hurt you, and realizing what you need to do next, what needs to happen here for you to get past this pain of some way. But it is just a wake-up call, a realization, someone waking up to the fact that maybe they hurt you, or you waking up to the fact of this person hurting you, and that's maybe why you feel betrayed and you need to kind of end the situation and walk away. Judgment could be reconciliation as well. So it could be that you're trying to work on some sort of past hurt with someone who has hurt you, or with you who has hurt someone, or you both hurt each other in some way. And it is just like trying to like realizing that you guys want to work on this and try and move past this, and maybe end the situation of the hurt, of the heartbreak. So what is the Page of Swords here as your outcome? Knight of Pentacles. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's in the reverse or the upright. I'll put it in the reverse because it came out slightly more in the reverse. So I do feel like you are like rushing through something. You're trying to gain the knowledge very quickly on something, where you might need to actually slow it down a little bit more. I do feel like there is like a hastiness, like I said earlier, there's some sort of hastiness to try push things along, and that's, I feel like, you trying to control the situation in some way. But when you learn this information, you are going to be very happy. It's going to come in quicker than you expected, but you do need to kind of stop trying to control the situation. It will bring happiness and fulfillment for you, possibly even in like a relationship, or just like happiness for you and your family or something like that. But whatever it is, I feel like you just need to stop trying to control the situation. Okay, so let's move on to the love side of the reading for Leo. Sorry, these cards are so slippery, so I'm trying to get them shuffled on my lap rather than on the table so they don't fly everywhere. Okay, so what does Leo need to know? Okay, we have pride, arrogance, ego, and stubborn. Well, I suppose Leo in there, and I have a Leo ascendant, so I'm not judging, but Leo in their worst side could be, a little bit egotistical or stubborn or arrogant. We do also have here foundation, established family and security. So I do feel like your pride could be getting in the way of something to do with your family, or something to do with building a family of some sort, or just your foundation in general, because we do have a lot of fours here, and fours are all about foundation. So there is the ego that you need to let go of, and the Tower as well can very well mean that there's the death of an ego, like you're needing to let that go in some way. Okay, so what else for Leo? We have running, ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. That could be you, that could be someone that you're dealing with or that you have dealt with, and maybe you need to release this person. You need to move on from this person and walk away, because it's like they're constantly going to be like this, so there's no point. What else do we need to know for Leo? Open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. Okay, bottom of the deck, realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. So this could have been the past, what happened, or what's happening even in this present moment, and coming up quite soon could be that there's some sort of realization that you need to be open to this, and it's kind of like the Empress, like being open and receptive to whatever's coming in here. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, like it's going to bring some sort of balance into the situation. And we do have judgment there. Like I said, there could be some sort of epiphanies coming in there with that. Okay, so let's see, what do we need to know with the romance angels? So for Leo, what do we need to know? Okay. So we have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Then we have release your ex, the time has come to clear the energy. Okay, and let's see what else for Leo. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. So I don't know, because it's telling you to release them, but that they're also coming back. So, and that you have an open heart, but they also ghosted you. So I don't know, maybe someone from your past, maybe someone who did run away, who you tried to release, is now trying to come back in and try and fix something. We do have finances and career, so financial issues are affecting your love life right now. Maybe they just don't have the money to take you on a date at the moment, or they're just too focused on their work, or whatever it is. They're just, you know, they're not able to make something happen just yet. But I do see with the reconciliation, someone is definitely coming back, so we'll see what happens there. What else? What are the messages? So for Leo's person, what would they say to Leo if they weren't holding anything back? Okay, we have, I bury myself in work to forget you. Yeah, there's that career and finances. What else? You came closer than anyone, and that comes on release your ex. Okay, and what else? I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay, and bottom of the deck, I want you. So Leo, that is everything that I have for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care.